Hello, welcome to Cassie channel. This is John. And for today's video, I'm going to talk about 5 super easy way to use foil paper to do some amazing greeting cards. And for each ways are foil with stencil, foil with Cricut machine, foil with laminator, foil with double-sided tape, and foil with stamp. And in this video, I'm going to share with you step by step how to use foil paper to do each amazing greeting cards. And if you wanted to get some more tricks and wanted to learn some more craft ideas, please do not forget to subscribe my channel. Ta-da! Here is a bookmark I was made before, and here is a very quick show to you of each some gorgeous projects I made before. And this is some greeting card with made by this super easy way to make such a beautiful, gorgeous, shiny greeting cards. And for this card, it is very suitable for you to send for any kind of the occasion, or for no matter for the occasion or for the daily project. It is very perfect to send it, and it is in a very easy way to do it, and you can have a look, and very beautiful. Okay, so as you can see, I'm using Cassie foil transfer rolls here in the box, and it comes with 7 metallic colors. The colors are so perfect for no matter for daily project or holiday project. It is perfect for it. And as you can see, it comes as a roll, so it is perfect for you to use it or storage it. The first technique is foil with stencil, and for this bookmark I made by foil with stencil. It is very beautiful, and this one is a sheet of clear PET sheet I wanted to use in this project. I want to protect my workspace, so I put this sheet on my table, and then I use the glue called quick dry glue and squeeze it on my PET sheet, and I grab a piece of pattern paper. You can use any kind of pattern paper you already have. And this one is the stencil I cut from my Cricut machine. You can buy the ready to use of the stencil from Amazon or from any kind of the craft store. And if you do not have the Cricut machine, and I use the brush to absorb the glue and to apply it on my pattern paper. And this one can make the paper to stick the foils. Okay, and you see it is not totally dry. It is near to semi-dry, and then I can peel off the stencil from the pattern paper, and you can see the leaf is popping out on my pattern paper. So I'm going to cut a piece of the foil transfer paper from my foil transfer rolls, and it comes with a roll, so it is very easy for you to storage it. And I cut it into half because I wanted to save my foils. And as you can see, it is the purple shiny side on one side, and the other side is the matte silver side. And please do remember the color shiny side is always face up, and the matte silver is face down. And then apply it onto my pattern paper. And I will use the scissors of the handle to slightly to rub the back of the paper, and then I will flip it over back to the front side to use the scissors to slightly to rub once again. And then when you see the leaf popping out, and it is time to peel it off, and you can see the foils go onto my pattern paper very well, very neat, and you can see the foils transfer totally onto my pattern paper, and it is very beautiful. And this is bookmark I made, very beautiful. Okay, so as you can see, here is the mom's greeting card. It is very shiny, very beautiful, and I think it is perfect for you to send to your mom on the Mother's Day. Okay, so for the second technique is foil with Cricut machine, and if you do not have Cricut machine, you can use the die cutting machine instead. This is the best wishes greeting card, and this is the piece of the white cardstock, and I'm going to use the 8 centimeter wide of the double-sided tape, and then stick it on my cardstock, because the for this project is a little bit larger, so I'm going to stick 2 pieces of the double-sided tape in the white cardstock, and I'm going to cut the excess part, you see, and then I will put it on my standard grip mat and then load into my Cricut Explore Air 2 machine. And what I'm setting is set on clear cardstock setting, and it is perfect cutting. Okay, so it is finished the cutting, and I'm going to peel it off from the mat, and you can see it cut very neatly. Okay, so then I'm going to peel off the protective film from one side of the double-sided tape for each alphabet, and then I'm going to use the silver colors in this project. Going to use the silver colors of the foil in this project, and I cut a piece of the foils from the rose. And as you can see, this is the matte side, and this one is the shiny silver side. And what we are going to use is for this project is we need to use on the matte silver side. We need to put the alphabet on the matte silver side, not the shiny side. Okay, so I'm going to put the alphabet, to put each of the alphabet on my matte silver side of my silver foil papers. Okay, so and I'm putting every alphabet. Okay, so I flip it back to the front side and use the handle of the scissors to slightly to grab on the one direction, and just slightly, not too much pressure, otherwise it will damage the foils. Okay, so when you see the alphabet popping up, and then it is time to peel off the alphabet from the foils, and you see it is very beautiful, shiny, right? And I think it is a very easy way for you to do this project if you do have some die cutting machine or some smart cutting machine. Okay, so here is the final foiling result of the alphabet foils for this project we made, and very shiny. I love it so much. And then you can see it is the best wishes for this alphabet. Okay, then I will assemble these best wishes onto my greeting card, and you can see this is the final greeting card, the for best wishes, and I think it is perfect for you to send to your family. And then I use the same technique to do the other greeting card, the heart greeting card with some flowers on it. I think it is beautiful. Okay, so this one is the same technique also. It is very shiny and with a shiny butterfly on it. Okay, so for the third technique is foil with double-sided tape. This is the easiest way to do the foiling result in the whole video. I'm using the pattern paper in this project, and this is the narrow double-sided tape. You can use any size of the double-sided tape you may already have, and I'm going to apply the double-sided tape on my pattern paper. And for this technique, it is super easy, but the final result turning out is also amazing. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Okay, so I'm stick 3 strips for this project, and I'm going to cut the excess of the double-sided tape from the corner, because I want to make sure the project is in a very successful. Okay, so and then I wanted to use the tweezers to peel off the protective film from the double-sided tape. And if you do not have the tweezers, you can use your fingers to peel it off. And okay, so the last strip of the double-sided tape. Okay, so I'm going to use the gold foil on this project, and to remember, you should always lay the matte silver side down and the color side up for your project. Okay, so I cut into half for this gold foil, and for this project I cut it in half for the foils paper, and then apply it onto my double-sided tape. And apply it on the double-sided tape, and then you can because for these two corners there are no cover with the foils paper, so I cut the foils from here to put on the corner to make sure it can cover it with the foil. Okay, so I also want to cut it half and then put it back to here to the corner. And then same as the first technique, I use the handle of the scissors to slightly to rub the back side, to slightly to rub from the same direction of the pattern paper. Okay, and then flip it over back, and then also slightly to rub from the same direction. And when you see the stripe is popping up, and you can peel it off from the pattern paper, and you will get a shiny stripe of the on your pattern paper when you use this technique, and it is in a very beautiful, shiny, and very cool idea, I think. Okay, so you get a very shiny pattern paper here. Okay, you can see it is very shiny. And then this greeting card, I assemble some other element on it, and the final result, the card is very amazing, right? I love it so much. Okay, so for the fourth technique, I'm going to talk about using foils with stamps, and these stamps is a very cool idea. So because I'm going to use glue for this project, so I put a sheet of clear PAT on my workspace, and I'm using the glue called quick dry glue. You can use any kind of glue you may already have. And then I'm going to use the flower stems, and for the stems I recommend to use the stems that doesn't have a ton of solid area, and it is kind of sketchy like this flower, and it really works very well, and you just want to play around with what imagine you already have. Okay, so I'm using the brush to absorb the glue and then to apply on my stem, and you should make sure you apply the glue for everywhere, for every corner. For every corner should cover the glue. Okay, then I pick a pattern paper, and then I stamp the glue onto a corner of my pattern paper, and you should press every corner to make sure every corner cover the glue on the pattern paper. Okay, so for this project I also use the gold foil, and make sure you always should the matte silver side down and the shiny gold side up, and then press it and flip it over back, and then use the handle of the scissors to slightly rub it from same direction, and then flip it over back to slightly rub from the same direction also. And then when the flower popping, you can peel it off, and then it is final result you get. Okay, it is very shiny. I love it. Okay, so this one is the greeting card I made from here, from the first with stamps technique. It is very beautiful, and you can make it for any kind of the occasion. Okay, so for the last technique is foil with laminator. I love this technique so much because they're turning out like magical. And I'm using the laminator and this toner printing pattern, and I'm using the rose gold of the foils. And for this foil, you cannot use the regular foil. You need to use the toner foil, because the regular foil cannot stick onto the toner printing. And then I will use the clear folder and then put it in the middle. And if you do not have the clear folder, you can use a copy paper and then fold it in half, and then go through the laminator machine. Okay, ta-da! You can see the magic happen. Oh, it is so beautiful. The foil transferred totally onto my toner printing. So beautiful, so shiny. Okay. And then I'm going to use the same technique to do another tag, to do the Happy Mother's Day tag. And same as the other technique, you should make sure the matte silver side down and the gold side, the shiny side up. and then you apply it on the toner printing and put into the clear folder, and then run through the laminator machine. And you can see the magic happening again, and then you can see the foil transfer totally onto my Happy Mother's Day tag. It is very funny, very shiny, and then this is the final result, the final Happy Mother's Day card. So beautiful. Okay, there are 5 ways in the video, and which one is your most favorite? Let me know in the comment. And do you have some other ideas wanted to share with me or other crafters? Let me know in the comment. And do not forget to subscribe my channel to get some more craft ideas and tips. And that's all for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next video.